Monday, everyone, and welcome to Living Local. I'm your host, Jana Angel, and I am so excited to be hosting Meecah today. She is a local singer, songwriter, and phenomenal performer, and we are going to be chatting with her today about her journey as a musician, as a female in music, and also the projects that she is working on currently. We are so excited to be hosting her and to really be bringing some joy to the airwaves today with not only her song, but also her talent that she is bringing to that industry. She has performed locally, she has written songs, she has also been part of a children's story series and actually created the soundtrack for those voices that are being heard through multiple different mediums. So I'm so excited. We're just going to wait for her to join us and then we will jump in and get started. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in that comment section and we will get to as many as we can. And we're also going to get a live performance from Meecah herself. I put in a special request just for you guys because we could not leave. Hey Meecah, there she is. Hello, friend. We cannot leave without hearing her beautiful voice.
Hi.
Hello, Meecah. Hello, friend, and happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How are you doing?
I am wonderful. How about yourself? I'm so excited you could join us today on Living Local.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I love the page. I love what it stands for. I'm doing great considering all things. I'm just really happy to be alive and blessed and excited about the new process.
I know, and I'm really so glad that you could join us today. And this is something that we've planned for a little while. We're so excited to connect with you. But I think that you stand for more than you really know. Something
Mhm.
that always brings people together and it really transcends a lot of things is the power of music.
Right.
It transcends languages, it transcends generations, it
Right.
transcends story.
Mhm.
And so I'm so blessed and happy to have you on today so that you can share your story, not only as a musician, but a female musician in an industry
Yeah.
that is not easy to break into. And the fact that you have such a broad spectrum of talent. You have done musical theater. I think you
Yes.
sang the national anthem approximately 10,000 times.
Yes.
You're involved with children's stories and creating a soundtrack for that and bringing a voice to animation. I mean,
Mm.
at such a young age, how is it that you have accomplished so much in such a short time?
I think it's all about I feel like I'm incredibly favored and blessed, but I also feel like there are a lot of people I'm around that are so eager to and create and inspire, and I'm just so eager to collaborate with them. And I think that is where the magic happens.
I cannot agree more. Can you talk to me about your journey in music? Was this something that
Mhm.
you loved when you were young and every spot was a stage? I know that that was me. Anything that was a flat surface that I could stand on was something for me to speak on.
Yeah, I've always had an incessant need to be seen and dramatic, even as a child. And I think everybody in my church or in my family felt the need to capitalize on that. And I went to Bach Middle School of the Arts. I went to Dreyfus School of the Arts, and it just kind of has grown to be a part of my identity since then. Yeah.
And you dabble in so many different genres. I mean,
Hmm.
that's something that I feel truly makes you an artist is because you really have a chameleon personality. You have different parts in musical theater. Again,
Right.
I keep going back to your children's iteration,
Yeah.
collaborating with that artist because the music behind that animation was so specific to the story.
Mhm.
Viewers, if you haven't checked it out, I would certainly encourage you to visit Meecah's page and see all of her different projects. What are some of the genres, just for people who haven't met you yet, that you do work in?
Yeah, so I'm mainly a pop R&B artist. So like artists similar to Beyonce or Bruno Mars, that
Yes, I
kind
saw
of
that body
vibe.
system. Yes, you are.
Yeah, that's where I live. But my job as an actress is Hamilton, and that is musical theater. With an influence of pop R&B, hip hop, and all of that. I can sing in Spanish. I've done that before. Growing up in South Florida has definitely given me that reason to. And yeah, music is music for me. And so if it feels good, I'm willing to sing it.
That is an extremely powerful statement, especially at this time. If it feels good, I'm willing to sing it. And
Right.
singing and musical performance is something that you can share with so many different kinds of people.
Mhm.
What do you feel like your performances in all of these different mediums have allowed you to communicate in terms of a wide range of audiences?
I think for me, it has become a transference of energy, and I get really excited about that, because it's an opportunity that I have to take a bad feeling or moment that somebody may be having and say, hey, how about you forget about that for this next hour and 30 minutes, and let's just celebrate the fact that we are humans that are alive and can feel anything. So I take on that responsibility, and I love that I can reach several types of races and genders and classes just from a simple BPM. I'm
Mhm.
appreciative of that.
And I see that we have a couple questions popping up in here. People have to
Oh.
hear about your experience with Hamilton. Everyone's like, Hamilton, wait, what? So as an
uh,
actress, can you tell us about your experience in Hamilton? Because we know that that is the play to see.
yeah, it's really been a roller coaster. It's been full of ups and downs. I just graduated now 2 years ago, and I had not really worked on a professional job since or before Hamilton, and I kind of got thrown into the professional job. But I was surrounded by so many. I am surrounded by so many wonderful cast members and crew members, and while Hamilton is an extremely specific show, um, I was aided, and I have so many angels around me that will catch me when I fall on stage when there are audience members there. It's really been the time of my life, and I couldn't have asked for a better place to be right now.
I'm so happy to hear that you were in such a positive environment because many times when we when we're in an environment that is kind of competitive and musical theater and the music industry in general is hyper competitive. I don't know
Hmm.
if everyone always realizes that. I came from an athletic background and I had so many friends in the musical theater
Right.
arena,
Hmm.
and the competitiveness and the
Hmm.
training and the hours that go into it
Hmm.
are just that of a professional athlete. And I don't
Right.
know that everyone sees that because
Hmm.
we get to see this flawless, beautiful, set and the costumes and we see the final result, but the hours and the grind that go
Yes.
into that is just so impressive. And I really applaud you and your team for that.
It's definitely gruesome. It takes a toll on the body, and if you're not careful, it can really set you up for some bad times in the future. I definitely have been a witness because I am a principal standby. I cover Eliza, Angelica, and Peggy. Those three characters
Because one
don't
role
do
isn't enough. Let's face it.
those
Gracious.
three roles, as wonderful and as important as they are not half as physically taxing as half of the ensemble. They are dancing in that show, climbing on things, swinging from ropes. Like they are athletes. And I couldn't even begin to do what they do. So all around, it is a very physically asking task.
And performance in general is that when I watched
Mhm.
your most recent video when you were performing and you were in your very much your R&B pop, I would say your
Yeah.
Beyonce arena. I would be fat kid breathing the entire time. I don't know how you can do all that choreo and sing at the level that you do. I was just so impressed by you. Is that
Thank
fun
you.
getting to kind of have both of those worlds still with what you're doing?
Yes, because all of it is a part of who I am. And how great is it that I can really practice every single facet of me at the same time? I'm really fortunate and blessed for that. It's not, it's hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard, but I have so much adrenaline pumping that I can't think about how tired I am until after, I'm done. And that is the best feeling because that lets me know that I'm doing what I love to do because it doesn't feel like work.
100%. Do you have any advice for the people that are watching, who are considering maybe taking a career jump? We've really had some great conversations with female entrepreneurs this week, but really
Mhm.
anyone who is looking at this opportunity. Many people have been displaced with Corona, with their
Mhm.
current jobs, and they're
Mhm.
really revamping how they
Mhm.
feel about what they're doing with their lives every day. We spend so much time working. It really doesn't make a lot of sense to do something that's so taxing on you, but that you don't truly love. How do
Mhm.
you feel about really pursuing your passion in terms of finding that in the workplace?
Yeah, I feel that especially now it is more prevalent and evident that life is short. and that we cannot spend another second doing things that uh, give us doubt and pause. I've always known that I wanted to be an entertainer. And if I didn't have that assurity as I was a kid, I don't know where I would be, but I know that I would be spending this time trying to figure out what it is that gives me that same feel. So whatever the career path is, whatever school you need to go to, whatever class you need to take, I encourage you to take it now because tomorrow's not promised. And you don't want to look back at your life saying, I wish I could have, should have done this.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And
Yeah.
where do you feel you got that assurance from, in terms of going after your dreams, and where do you draw from your inspiration?
Um, I've been around music my entire life, and it's just about expression for me. I think music and acting is what expresses Meecah the best. I definitely I don't know where I would be if this wasn't a thing. If acting or performance wasn't in existence, I don't know who I would be. It's just always been a part of me. And so I don't know whether which came first, the chicken or the egg. It's just always been me. Yeah.
And so are you excited to get back to live performances? Because I know that a lot of projects have been on hiatus right now
Right.
because of what's going on. But are you excited to get back to the stage and get back to
Yeah.
performing?
Yeah, I can't even. I'm so excited. I can't even put into words the amount of energy that my newfound. I have so much new energy towards these projects that I was kind of being overwhelmed by. I'm so ready to get back and just exist on stage.
And people can see that literally in the comment section. They're like, Meecah is glowing and really
Oh,
loves you in yellow. Everyone's a big fan. So
oh, thank you.
all the designers need to come and sponsor Meecah, and we need a yellow wardrobe. But you are, you're glowing, and your joy and your passion truly shines through. And I'm so proud to know you and to have you as a
Yay.
local. South Florida is so blessed to have you and have someone that's so talented as part of our community. We're so thankful.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate this. And I love giving back in any capacity. I mean, I'm not, a huge star yet, but any way that I can, I would love to contribute to the community because West Palm Beach really is a wonderful place. I grew up here. Singer Island, Riviera Beach, Lake Park, all of these places are a part of me as an identity, and I want to see it flourish and thrive.
And we absolutely will. We will continue to grow as a community. We'll continue to support each other, and we will continue to grow, and we'll continue to love, and we will continue to be here and live
Yeah.
local and live passionately and
Yeah.
and live kindly. I think is the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Thank you.
Well, Meecah, I did promise everybody, so no pressure, but I did promise everybody that you would share a song with us, and I know I would personally love to hear it and share it with everyone if you
Yeah.
if you're ready.
Yeah, yeah. I was, I'm always down to sing an original. I just think in the present time, with everything that's going on and how heavy all of our hearts are, I just wanted to give a dedication to the artists that have come before me and who have spoken out with their music about these times. So I'm gonna try and pay homage to that. Um, let's see. I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs and made some bad rhymes. I acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. Yeah, we're alone now. And I'm singing a song for you. I was born by the river in a little tent. And oh, just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change will come. Oh, yes, it will. With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms. Will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause baby, I believe I'm in love, sweet love. Hear me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love, sweet love. Don't you ever go away, 'cause it'll always be this way, I'm in love. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I wish there were sound effects on IG Live because everyone is just so blown away by you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
What a phenomenal tribute to so many people who have come and who have shared their stories and their voices with us. And I'm trying not to get emotional. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really just, I mean, if anything, it's been a balance trying to promote my song and also be a Black Lives Matter activist. But I would be remiss if I didn't emphasize the importance of not only Black culture, but Black people as a human race. It is so important that we have allies and so important that we are seen because we do matter, and that shouldn't even be a question.
It
So
really shouldn't. I'm so happy that we could have you on today and have this conversation because the lives of our community members matter. Black lives absolutely matter. And please know that you are here and you are heard and you are loved and your story is respected and honored here in our place. And will always be a friend here at Living Local because we support our community, we support our neighbors, and we will always be here to treasure you and your story and everything that you're about.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining me here today and sharing that beautiful song with us. What an amazing tribute. And Meecah, just please tell our viewers before we go where they can keep up with you and all that you are doing and all the joy that you are bringing to South Florida.
Yes. So my Instagram obviously is Meecah. You can find all of my information about new concerts and stuff on Meecah.com. I will also be posting updates with Hamilton regarding that there. And yeah, all of your information can be found on those two platforms. My music, sorry. My music is coming out tomorrow. Foolish is a new single, and you can find that on all streaming platforms. Okay.
Yes, well, make sure you tag us so that we can repost and we can share and we can tune in and listen. Again, thank you so much for taking the time today. It was a joy to share with you and to hear your story, Meecah. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Absolutely, you too. And everyone, thank you so much for living local. I'm Jana Angel, and we will see you next time. Make sure you follow along with Meecah to see everything that she's bringing to our community and beyond.
Bye.
Bye.